It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for The Last of Us on HBO. On this video, we're going to be talking about whether the Fireflies story will be expanded in the TV adaptation, and whether we're going to see a bit of backstory for Marlene. Will Marlene be a friend or a foe? So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break this down. Alright, as always, before we dive into it, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. So obviously, in the video game, Marlene's story was pretty much centered around the Fireflies, and we never really got to know Marlene outside of her role within the Fireflies, and the story surrounding, obviously, Joel smuggling Ellie out of the quarantine zone. But we never really got to learn about who Marlene was and what her backstory is. But based on some of the things that we're seeing in the teasers and trailers, we can see that Marlene appears to be with just regular survivors. So what we might potentially see is some sort of a backstory for Marlene in terms of seeing how Marlene joined the Fireflies. Maybe we'll start before that, where she was with other survivors, trying to just survive. And maybe we'll learn, as the story progresses, what happened to her and why she joined the Fireflies, and how she ended up being in the position that she was in when we saw her in the game. Now, the other part of this whole thing is whether, just like the game, Marlene will be a foe. Well, sort of, but you know what I mean. If you played the game, you know what I mean by that. But the other possibility is maybe in the TV adaptation, they're going to change things slightly, and Marlene is going to be a friend, at least in terms of how her story ends. Now, obviously, spoiler alert from the game if you haven't played, but in the game, Marlene does end up getting shot and killed by Joel at the end of the game. So it's likely that we might see a change in the story where Marlene might actually sacrifice herself to save Joel and Ellie instead of going head-to-head with Joel and getting shot as a result. This might be a pretty major change to the story, depending on how you look at it, but they might actually be going that direction. And the reason why I'm saying that is because of the backstory that she might potentially be getting. If they're gonna explore her character and give her some screen time and have her story build up, it would be a little disappointing for them to just end it with her getting killed. I mean, if they wanted to do that, then what was the point of really building up her character? So there's a part of me that feels like they might actually change Marlene's story a little bit and have her not go out as a foe, but rather as a friend who sacrifices herself to save Joel and Ellie, or just Ellie. But I'm definitely super interested to know your thoughts and opinions about this theory. Do you think Marlene is going to have the same story as the video game? Or do you think that they're going to change her story slightly to make her have an ending where she goes out as a friend rather than a foe? So share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.